looking. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on. Whether you're in a relationship or looking for new love or separating from a relationship, let's just see what's going on. It's for everyone. Okay, so, ooh, we have a codependencies going on over here. Addiction is affecting the romantic lifestyle. So you might feel like your person is a little codependent, and it might be kind of, we'll see, hurting the relationship is what it looks like. Yeah, the chemistry is not doing very good. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, right? But it's kind of like, right? It's, I know that I have a chemistry. I know that we are good for each other, but your codependency is kind of affecting the relationship to where our chemistry is not as good as it, could be. So it says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. You're starting to feel like maybe because they're so codependent, yeah, we got this chemistry and I got this attraction, and, but maybe it's time that we take a little time out, okay? Maybe they're too clingy. Who knows, right? Everybody's story is a little different. But let's see what's going on with you. Clarifying on the situation, please. Well, at least this card's upside down. It says, I was delusioned. But at least you're not delusioned. So if you start thinking this relationship is a delusion, maybe I'm disillusioned for thinking maybe they're not going to change, or whatever is going on over here. Why is that disillusioned upside down? Because of the miscommunication. Oh. So it wasn't the, okay. It sounds like they said something, or that you said something, somebody has said something, where it just was miscommunication. It wasn't, imagined. Okay? You might have thought I was delusioned. I didn't hear what I thought I heard, but now you're coming to the conclusion it was just all miscommunication. It wasn't really what they were saying. I think, oh my gosh, how is that going to be? I hope you guys understand what that means. It's like I thought I heard it one way, but then I realized it was miscommunication. That's not what it was, right? Maybe they said something that seemed so disillusioned that you're just, I don't understand. And you had me thinking it's like you had me thinking one way, and then I realized it wasn't even like that. It's just miscommunication and the way that they're saying things, right? Okay. So it does feel like no matter what, though, you know that they're so codependent, but maybe the way that they had said something about the way they wanted something, it's all about that. Yeah, it's definitely that. Let's get some dream cards over here. Yeah, however it was, you thought one way and it was actually another way, but you're coming to the conclusion that it was just all miscommunication. They didn't really say it that way. They didn't really mean it that way, but it really felt that way. Right, when I heard it, but then I realized it wasn't that way, right? It's like, is this an illusion? Did you really? No, you didn't really say it. Thank God. No. And it was, you're fighting for that. No matter what, you want to fight for this relationship, but you do feel like you do need some time out because of some kind of quarrel that you had where they had you in your head. And you were starting to think this relationship is all just kind of an illusion. It's like, I'm falling, right? I'm falling. Maybe you started thinking that they didn't really love you because of the codependency. And then you realized it's just the way that things are going. There's a lot of miscommunication going on over here. Okay. So the falling over here is definitely talking about, right, I'm falling, right, I'm immersing, it's becoming an obstacle. It's like I kind of feel defeated from this situation because there's just too much, too much miscommunication going on within the situation with the fighting, but I am still fighting for this connection. I just don't know how much I can fight for when I just feel like we're always at each other, throat for whatever, because you can't seem to communicate with me properly. So you have me in this kind of, I feel like it's like I was disillusioned. It's like I'm not really disillusioned. You have me in a fog because of the miscommunication, the way you're speaking to me, the way you're using me, the way you're doing things to me because of the codependency, however this is, right? Your addictions, however it is. Or maybe they're, like I said, just too clingy. But you do feel like, what I'm fighting for is worth it. But yet I do feel like sometimes I am kind of the target, the aim of the situation. And if you feel that way, or they're making you feel like you are the target, you see what I'm saying, of the obstacle, of the problem. But now you're kind of feeling like, okay, it's miscommunication. I see how it is. It's because of codependency. I get it. I'm understanding this. So the more that I keep planning and I keep trying to do this, right? You could even say maybe I was disillusioned to believe, that I was not the target, but maybe I am. Oh, yeah, I don't know. But however it is, it's kind of like, yeah, but you do feel like there is enough love within the situation that you can probably work this out if you could just get them to understand things and stop trying to, I don't know. I feel like they're kind of pushing the blame everywhere else, but on themselves because of their codependency. So it does say that it's time for you to soul search for the situation. You do feel like you have some wealth. Maybe you do feel like they're with you because of your money. But maybe it's a miscommunication of the way that they're doing things. So it's saying I wasn't, I was not disillusioned to the situation. You make me feel like you are here for my money. You are making me feel like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just because of the way you're talking. But then they come to you with these obstacles and problems, and then you're finding out, oh, it's the way you're speaking. They do have codependencies. Maybe they, do use me for money, but there is love. They do love me. Oh, thank God. But the way that you're communicating it, it was like, just give me money, I'm your ATM machine. But then you realize once you go into hermit mode, there is a lot of love and there is a lot of stuff, but you just need to separate yourself from them to actually understand the situation at hand. This is a very tricky situation. This literally is a tricky situation because you're feeling like maybe they were only using you for money until you separated and realized it's the way they speak. They don't know how to talk properly. Okay? Absolutely. Okay, so let's see how this person feels about this situation. Whoa, hold on. Financial issues. See, there's the King of Pentacles. Financial issues are a factor in the love life right now. Maybe they don't have a job. Maybe you're the only one working. Maybe you felt like, because of the way you're not getting a job, you're only using me for money. Because you are codependent. They do still have codependency. You still feel they're codependent, right? They want to have a heart-to-heart conversation and healing the family issue. They want to actually talk about this, but I think that's where it comes down to when they show you that they love you with the Ace of Cups. So it's almost like, yes, okay, I don't have a job, or yes, I have to come to you as this and that, but it doesn't mean that I don't love you. So it is showing your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, your partner. In this reading, this is going to be your partner. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, and that's when you're going to find the Ace of Cups. Because that Ace of Cups is going to come through saying, see, I told you, this is where I do love you. So let's clarify on the heart-to-heart conversation and this healing. This healing is the Four of Wands. So there definitely will be some joy and celebration. They want the joy and celebration. They want the marriage to continue. They want this relationship to be as harmonious as possible. They have some problems to where they need to learn to talk as well. I think that's a huge thing. Because when it says I'm disillusioned due to miscommunication, it's telling me your person doesn't even know how to speak. Okay? And so no wonder. Okay, yeah. It's almost like they know they have inner turmoil. They know that they need to reach out. They know that they need to get a job. They need to provide. They need to do something, or just How about speak better? Open up that throat chakra and show me how you really feel. Because right now they feel like they're the Page of Wands. Could be dealing with a fire sign for sure. But they do feel very lack of direction when it comes to you, Aries. They feel like they procrastinate on coming to you to want to really speak this. But they do show you that they do have ace, the Ace of Cups and the little ways that they're speaking with you with the heart-to-heart conversation that is coming, but they still feel lack of direction. They feel like even though they've shown you that they are your King of Cups, that they do have this love, that they do have this deep emotional compassion for you, they still feel like, you know what, you're holding back. But you may still, they think you see them as greedy. You see them as codependent. You see them as overspending, self-protection, stingy, however it is. And that's where all this codependency is coming through. Now, whether or not it's for alcohol, this, that, whatever their addiction is, right? Maybe it's, like I said, just lack of wanting to get a job. Maybe they have 1,000 reasons why they don't want to, or all these excuses. However it is, but it is showing that there is a lot of love here, right? They just want balance and harmony within this situation. That's really how they're seeing you. They see you as their manifestation. They say, I manifested you. I'm giving all I can. But they don't know. They don't know how to do this because they're exhausted. They feel like they have destroyed this relationship because of money, because of codependency, right? Oh, no, they feel it. They know it. They know it, and they're overwhelmed about it. Guys, even if they haven't said it, they know it. They know it. They just want fairness, but they're afraid that you guys are going to get a divorce for those of you who are, due to all the fighting, who are married. Or we'll just say, loss of connection, no matter what, whether you're married or not, they're afraid they're going to lose you one way or another, right? But there is love within the situation, and it even shows that you have the Ace of Cups, but it is showing they have the Four of Wands. They want to fix the connection. They just don't know how to talk. Wow. Now I see why you feel like you were disillusioned in this relationship. It's almost like, I give you all this love. Am I disillusioned to believe that they're going to change? Am I disillusioned to believe that things are going to work out? It actually says changes will be made. Unlock the potentials. And I think that unlocking the potentials and the changes made will be the heart-to-heart conversation that you guys are going to have. Because if they actually feel that guilty, yes, to the commitment, saying, I want to fix this commitment. Can we please get together? It still hurts. It's hurting. It hurts me. I don't want to leave. I know, right? I know. You are my light. Ooh, you are my light, Aries. I know I'm messing this up. Yeah, I feel like you moved on emotionally. Oh, you did, though. You're going to separate and go in straight into hermit mode. Oh, absolutely. I feel like you moved on away from me. How am I going to fix this? My influence equals my distraction. So, yeah, I feel like you're distracting yourself on purpose. You're leaving. You are not giving me the attention. And that's because you're saying there's just too much miscommunication. I don't know what's going on, right? And they're saying, I need to reach out. Well, then hurry up and reach out, right? I mean, that's literally how I feel you guys are saying. If you know, right, if you know that you need to reach out, hurry up and do so. Hurry up and have this heart-to-heart conversation that you say that you want so well. And I think that with you guys, I think that, knowing all of this is one thing, but where's the action to do it, right? Because, guys, there's no action here. There's no action here. It's all within their mind, right? And we know actions speak louder than words. Action speaks louder than I'm in my head, that oh, they gave me the eye. They want me to come talk to them. Come on. If you guys are married, you know all about that eye, right? That's the eye of, can you come talk to me? Okay, look at puppy eyes. No, I need you to reach out to me and tell me what I need to hear. I've been listening to you. I've been listening to all your miscommunication. I've been listening to all of this. It's your turn. It's your turn. And I think that the Ace of Cups in its own right is probably you showing them the love the whole time, where you feel like they don't really have the love because you're, But just remember, you're not delusioned, guys, okay? You're not delusioned. right? There was literal miscommunication. There was literally this piece within them that says whatever they're trying to say. But the problem is that, like I said, they need to come and do something about this, right? Because if they can't do something, then why would anyone want to stay, right? I mean, right? If you can't open up to me as your partner, as your love, and we can't have good communication, why do I want to stay with, no matter how much I love, can't do that. No matter how much chemistry, right? Because they're refusing to see. It's so crazy because it's like they're refusing to see that they need to come and heal this situation. But through what, my friends? Communication, blue, heart chakra. Not just communication in their mind. Literally speak your words. Do you refuse to see how you're going to really, help and find balance within this situation? You have to get to the root of the problem. Stop sitting over here looking at your Four of Cups. The Ace of Cups right here. You have it. You're saying, I held it out. I've got it. I'm waiting. I know you want it. I know you have it for me. But come show me. Grab that Ace of Cups. Come and show me. Stop looking at all the other 3 cups that are down, that are just full of disappointment. Those 3 cups, you know what they are, honey? They are healing family matters, heart-to-heart conversations. I want to fix this. I need to reach out. That's the 3 of Cups he's looking at. When all he needs to do is open his mouth or her mouth and say something about the situation, but he won't turn around. Right? So it's going to keep you in this area of that's it. Just breathe. That's it, Aries. Just breathe. Right? Just keep breathing. Because there's, and keep wishing for your dreams to come true, that they're actually going to see the situation for what it is. Because what they cannot see, they're refusing to see how to really fix this. You're waiting for them to really clearly see, hey, open up your heart. Open up. Come seek the truth. Give me the 7 of Swords. Tell me what it is I want. Pull back that veil. Tell me what it is. What do you want from me? I'm listening, right? I'm all ears. I'm all heart, I'm all ears, I'm waiting. And I really feel like that's what it is, guys. You're really kind of just waiting for this thing. And I think for a lot of you, you do know. Maybe they do give you that eye where they want to talk, and you're just like, yeah, I see you want to talk, but I don't see any action. So, or I don't see that text message. Oh, okay, so you want to sit over here and be in your head about everything, but I don't see a text. I don't see it through my house. I don't see a phone call. I don't see video, whatever, right? Video messaging, whatever you guys do, right? I'm not all hip hop on all that stuff. I just kind of do my own thing. But I know they have video chatting and all that. My son does that with his girlfriend. So, and whatever it is that you guys do to communicate, but you don't see it, right? I don't see you. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. And I'll pull a card to see how it's going to go. It's a possible outcome. Let's see what the possible outcome is. It's not going to be for everybody, but what is the possible outcome? The 2 of Cups. They want to reunite. They want to join. They say, you're my soulmate. I want this. They get inside their high priestess mode to come and fix the situation. So there you go. They're actually going to do some kind of, there it is. They're progressing. That's what I want. I want to see some wands. Where's my wands? Don't sit over here with all these cups and all these swords and not doing anything with your mouth or your fingers to text me or your legs to walk to me, to talk to me, And even if you are using your legs to walk to me, open your mouth. Quit walking by me. Right? So here it is. They're prepping. They're ready. They see it in their intuition. Oh, that's it. I got to go talk. I've got to go do this. I've observed enough of the situation, and I need to go fix this. I need to what? Make closure so that we can have a new world. They do. They want the closure now. So pretty soon, they're going to come to you, probably about the end of the month or so, and say, you know what? I want the closure. I want this fixed. I want our solid foundation done, and I'm coming to you with an apology to tell you, You know what? I need to get a job. I need to do this. I need to stop drinking. I need to whatever. Put those cups down, whatever it is. I'm going to offer you this cup of love and this opportunity and this, promise, or this forgiveness with promise for reconciliation. But remember, whatever their codependency is, you have to say, what is it that you need to do, though, right? To fix the situation. They're going to have to fix the situation, right? Because you can't sit here and continue to dig. They can't dig trenches and then expect a new outcome. Okay, honey, I want you to apologize, but hold on a second. I'm going to open this beer. Oh, that's great. Great job. Great. I am so great. I'm going to open up this. I'm going to ask for reconciliation. Hey, do you have $20? Oh, that's wonderful. You see what I'm saying? Great. Can I have just one more $20 so I can go get a 6-pack? No. You should have thought about that before you even came to me, because that wasn't that a part of the whole situation, was this? Okay, guys, careful of that. Careful, careful. Because even though it's not there, this is reality. Reality says they can come to you all they want, but it doesn't mean that even though they're asking for all that they're not going to ask for something again. Come on, guys. Right? Some of them, they'll be good, and I'm going to give that one a 50-50. I'm going to give that one the Ace of Swords. You know that sometimes it's a double-edged sword, right? Okay, guys. Till next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.